So we're good?
Thank you very much. How you doing?
Curtis?
Hello.
Curtis, are we good to go?
Yep.
Yep. Alright, welcome to round 2 of the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers GSFL live stream match of the day between Denmark-Walpole Football Club and Mount Barker at McLean Oval. Joined here by GSFL Chair Terry. Welcome, Terry.
Welcome, Ian.
And Dangerous Dave. Welcome. Hello. Welcome, Danger. Whoa, here we go. Sun's come out just in time. It's been a in and offy sort of day.
Yep. There was a bit of moisture coming down from the sky in the first 2 games, but
perfect Denmark sort of day.
Yeah, sunshine.
Just while we're at it, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers as naming rights, Retrovision Albany for Mark of the Day, Triple M for Goal of the Day, and Rio Tinto for their community grants. Last weekend, Denmark-Walpole went down to consecutive perimeters Albany, 56-108, but showing some good signs, Terry, I
Showed
thought.
some very good signs. Yeah, I went and saw that game. I thought some very good football played by both sides.
It was the last quarter, sort of 5-2, which sort of blew out the result. But yeah. And a lot of players for Denmark-Walpole who hadn't played with each other, obviously.
Correct.
And we're talking the complete opposite with Albany, aren't we?
Yep. And there was Tyler Stone getting into action in the midfield there. He's found Sam Holmes, a new recruit to the...
Sam, look at the size of this
that's
guy.
a boot. Pity you didn't find somebody down forward there, but it was a good effort.
Yeah.
We did have a conversation about Sam Holmes.
So
Terry, I was saying, I saw him as a beanpole 18-year-old, and now he's a man mountain these days. Look out for him.
The chalk.
Very good size. There you go. Seb Ballard's found Cam Walsh on the back flank here, and he's come up looking for a teammate, and he's found him in Darcy Lubke. Tyler Stone on the mark. Right half back for Denmark. Denmark kicking towards the rec centre end.
And we're blessed with our umpires today, Terry. We've got the greatest of the great. We got Craig Tonky Tonkin. And Davey Wignall. Good to see.
Young Davey Wignall, Yep. Free kick there to Stewie Davies. Umpire's pointed the wrong way, unfortunately.
Stewie Davies, obviously formerly of Albany.
Correct. Quick handball off, but didn't go too far. As well smothered by Denmark. Mount Barker. Mount Barker goes forward through Darcy Wallinger.
Good body work by Brody Hickey there, and
Big Holmes. Look at him now, Terry. Look at him.
Good to see him back.
He's mungled that as a perfect pass.
Just found a teammate. And he's looking out wide, looking for Tyler Stone, and it's going to run out of bounds at left half forward.
Tyler Stone is, 20th year, I think, by now?
I don't know, he's certainly racked a few up, but it's great to see him out there because he's still got some very good football.
He's a goal-kicking menace. There's Tonkin doing his magic, going to throw this up.
Holmes quickly kick out of the pack and we're going forward for Denmark.
Oh!
That was Charlesworth.
I would have paid that, but
Charlesworth was very handy last week, kicked 3 goals up forward and looked very dangerous.
Like we said, he played at Avon last year with Beverley, and Avon's a very strong league, isn't it, Terry?
It is, yeah.
Kicked 26 goals in 8 games, so the man can play.
That's a pretty good effort for 8 games.
Yeah. Played in Wembley in the Perth Football League in the past.
Especially a team you don't play with, coming new.
You know where he even played? Have one guess, Terry. Clarence in the Tasmanian State League.
Wow.
Never would have guessed that.
No.
No.
Who would have guessed the Tasmanian State League?
And Clarence.
And Clarence.
Yeah. So James Charlesworth, we'll call him Rick from now on.
So Mount Barker moving forward, it's out of bounds off hands at their 50-metre line on the outer side. So Barker looking to move forward and getting a score from this, but we'll see how they go.
As the ball's socketed for another boundary throw, about as far away as we can get. Can we just mention Denmark-Walpole had a beautiful luncheon today. Special guest Chris Muddy Waterman.
Oh yeah, it was a great talk by Muddy.
Two-time West Coast Eagles premier, played in 3 grand finals, of course. 91 to a fail, but he didn't hold back, Terry.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. You've got to admit.
Had some interesting foresights to what's going on behind and what's going to go ahead.
Yeah. He was a defensive coach for the Eagles and a defensive coach for Fremantle Dockers. So yeah,
he was a fantastic defender in his day. So.
Sort of a stopper.
Yeah.
The old...
I would class it as in the good old days of those.
Mr. Fix-It.
Mr. Fix-It, Mr.
He
Utility.
He was a chunk of a man back in the day when he was playing, and he didn't really take any crap from anyone.
Yeah, no, he's certainly mentioned that there was a few players you had to watch your Scott because it was coming left, right, or centre. But at the end of the game, it was all over. Shake hands, away you go and have a beer.
And
it should be.
Denmark-Walpole President Sam Keenan congratulated on getting this all together, but he did mention that was sort of the golden era, wasn't it, of players.
And Barker put that one through for a point.
Probably my favourite player at that time, Chris Lewis.
Oh, yeah, Louis, he was a great player. Had his fair share of controversy, but he played footy.
I thought off the field. No?
Which one? All or off?
He was best on off the field as well.
Yeah. I mean, was it...
I didn't know he played
was it biting a finger, or was it having a wee on the ground?
Just ticking his dentures.
All right, back to the game here. So, going through the list, very strong, both these teams.
Denmark's
Terry in danger.
Denmark's improving then personnel, which is great.
So Watkins kicks it forward for Denmark, but picked up there by Barker on the wing. Oh, good spoil there.
Great smother.
So we've got a boundary throw in right on dead centre wing in front of the Denmark Hotel sign.
And Leighton Rogers runs onto the ground with an interchange. And we've got another ball up at left half forward. Umpire Tonkin to throw it up. Big men go at it. Oops.
Tonkin!
He spit that before he had it.
He nearly did a backward roll there.
What is this? Is that just that?
That's it, because that's the open part. Did you want to swap here?
Seems to... Oh, hang on. What is that? A beer? Something?
Don't mind that rumble. It's not thunder. It's just the window closing.
It's a bit of the old classic stalemate at the moment.
So it's an arm wrestle where there's a...
Both feel each other out. I think two evenly matched teams, Terry.
I'm
tipping a tie.
Oh, you're tipping a tie.
I'm going early.
Going the early crow? It's going to be a tie. Well,
yeah. I'm going to go maybe a goal and a half. So 9 points to one of them.
I never heard of goal and a half. But
a goal and a half.
9 points.
So, 9 points.
Oh, well
one
done.
goal, 3.
Well done, Mount Barker there.
And very good intercept mark there and for Denmark.
In the goal square. Oh, well done, young fella.
Good use of the body on the bigger man too.
Cameron Walsh. Oops.
Yeah, good young player, Walsh. Played representative college last year. Speaking
of great
good players,
Darcy
that's
Wallinger.
our man, Terry. Darcy Wallinger. Yeah. He was the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers Player of the Year last year. some reason got robbed. He had 2 votes in the Kleeman medal. 2 votes.
Every time we saw Darcy, I think he
Best on ground.
Really bit. He had a
We
best
saw
on
him 3
ground.
times, so there's 9 votes there.
Yeah.
And got 2 votes in the Kleeman.
How?
Well, you have to ask the umpires that, but that's that's going down a slippery slope at the moment with the umpires. Speaking of umpires, there's our favourite, Craig Tonkin. There's Daniel Patching. What a class player he is.
He would have pinched votes from your mate. And there's David Stone doing the same, and his fairly young teammate.
Bit of pressure put an effect on the kick.
That's young Darcy Clark. Played a
good
field
start.
under.
There's another one. Oh no, touch ball.
Touched.
Yeah, so like we said, there's some class on the field today. Not that there ever wasn't, but
Tell you what, talking about things on the field, they're the narrowest interchanges I've ever seen in my life.
Wow. they look more like a funnel.
It's both. I looked at both and went, "Wow, we."
I see what you mean, Terry.
Sam Keane wouldn't fit through there.
No, one person. Like,
Well, there's a goal off the ground by the looks of things.
Yeah. No,
No, point. Unfortunately.
St. Lehman, I think, was that one?
Meanwhile, the wind has come up massively. Look at those trees over there.
Yeah, they're going well towards the east, so...
And this is where Denmark are going to come out.
All in dispute on the 50-metre line.
I can see this game being spent the whole time as far away as possible.
Yeah, it's spent pretty much all its time so far on the outer side.
And I've got this.
Becco's got a window frame right in his view.
Which we can't open because it's just going to blow everything away. But anyway... First world issues.
First world issues.
There is Tonki making a great decision. Denmark going forward. Terry, over to you.
Oh, nearly a diving mark there to Denmark.
Clayton Wood in there with a quick tap, and he's back up again and throwing someone on the left, looking for a teammate across the field, and he's found him.
Clayton Wood on stone.
There's
Great
Patching.
Patching. I like this player. He's very talented. He's getting on, Terry, as well, in ages. He's about 35.
Good skills.
Still looks like a spring chicken. He should come down to the Vikings.
Too good. He's like Rossi. He's too good. That's what I mean. You are there.
And yeah, true.
Both teams pressuring on the ball, which is good. Both teams having a good go at it. And Stewie Davies and Stone again up there. There's a quick kick out of it. Trying to bring rain. Good contest. Denmark. Now there's young Clark again, and he looks pretty enterprising.
He does look good, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, he's just run on with that. Jared Ballard. He's had a stab.
He's got it. He's missed.
That's one of the better points I've seen this year.
Unfortunately.
Oh, look
Denmark moving it quickly out up to the wing.
Oh, that was a hard contest. Some knees into stone there in the back.
Some very big clash of body on body.
Yeah. He's got straight back up to contest that. It's fair over.
There's a big hit.
Patching again.
Oh, there's a throw. No, not called. Denmark moving well forward.
Yeah. Well placed, weren't they?
No one there, but
Seb Ballard.
Looks in field.
Yeah, he's done that before.
The wall.
And there's Darcy Clark already.
Oh, Darcy Clark. He's looking
Kicked it to no one.
Cameron Walsh, he'll backtrack and pick it up.
They've got numbers here, Parker. Yeah, Kumar.
Well done. It's young Ballard.
Jared Ballard.
He's looking for a teammate and finds him. That's Darcy Wallinger. Here right on the right wing.
I like Wallinger going forward, Terry.
I like him through the midfield.
Although that's out of bounds. On the full.
I like him through the midfield, yep.
And Danger likes him in the back.
What? No, he plays well in the back, off the half-back flank, so...
Oh, he can play anywhere.
He can play anywhere, he's very good. So he gives Barker some real good speed off the half-back flank, I think.
Am I going to switch it here?
Smith
Is Nelson Chua.
Yeah.
I love that name. Nelson Chua.
Nelson Chua.
Yeah.
So we've got some play on the grandstand side. Oh, nearly a good grab there to Nazari.
Oh, that's a great tackle.
Awesome tackle.
Rolled him nicely.
That's Keanu Griffiths.
Oh, that's a bit high.
That's a agricultural tackle.
Yeah.
Bailey Bennett.
Tongan's called the right call, and Denmark are off. Looking forward.
Oh, it's a spear of a pass.
And
Tyler
Right
Stone.
on the top.
There he is.
Oh, Tyler Stone.
One of the
He's
greatest.
a big chest.
Oh, sort of split that up.
Seb Ballard defending
Dead
stoutly.
Ballard. Oh, the wall again. Oh, great
Oh, it's
tackle.
holding the ball.
Yeah, awesome tackle there by Leighton Rogers.
That's it.
Oh. Looking for people down in the forward pocket, but Barker move it out towards the boundary line, so on the half forward flank for Denmark. We've got a boundary throw in.
Darcy Clark again being very busy. Ash Smith has belted through there and taken it on the run. Looking for a teammate. He's found it.
Oh, look at that.
It's a good kick.
Right on the
The big,
chest
the big
of
Z. The big
Zanetti.
Z.
Big Z.
He's every chance for me.
Put on the left-hand goalpost, champ.
He's going for the distance, so I don't think it's going to make it, but it's in the hot spot.
Oh, Darcy Clark
Darcy
just
Clark
runs
is-
away with it. Oh, he's mongreled it though.
Got his own footy, the boy. Brody Hickey coming through. Well done. On the left foot and put it back at the top of the goal square. And there's another good mark to the every
The
line.
wall again.
Ballard.
Sam Holmes trying to claim he had a hand in there. Anyway, quick kick out. It's found Clayton Wood at centre half back. Clayton's looking out towards the clubhouse side. Not sure where to
Nearly got
go.
run down.
Then he's got to found a teammate in Darcy Lubke. Lubke with a nice little pass.
Oh.
Didn't quite reach the target, but he's followed up beautifully with his work and he's kicked out wide to find a teammate.
He's got space
On the
here.
left-hand side, gone to the fat
He's got
side.
a paddock.
Yeah, he's got his own paddock out there. Oh, well done.
Great work on it, out on the outer side there by Denmark. They pulled a free kick out of this. I think it's for
High
being handled
contact.
after
High
getting rid of it.
contact, high contact. There's the big Z taking a mark over there at right half forward. Just forward to the centre line. Looking for a teammate. Oh, well done.
Cut off, but still picked up by Denmark.
Good
And a big
spot.
thump. There's Charlesworth looking in and scoot around.
Scramble for the ball at half forward. Best half forward. Great tackle there. But the umpire says, no, I'll have it.
Spun him around. No prior opportunity. Let's have a throw up.
It was a good professional tackle, wasn't it?
It was.
Toby Reed.
Well done.
Shows
AFL,
there.
you'd be done for 8 weeks for that.
Hickey. Quick kick forward.
Oh, it's
gone
gone through for a behind for Denmark. That's their first score.
Yep.
So it's 1-4 to Mount Barker and 1 point to Denmark-Walpole at the moment.
Very even game though.
It is. It's being played in both halves, and
There's a big Ballard. He's a big boy. gone through the hands. There's young Ryan Hick, he's a star.
Nelson
There's,
Chilwell.
yep,
Oh, look at that. A great pass there to Stone.
Oh, sure, it was like flowerless. And one of the greatest goal kickers, Terry, in the GSFL at the moment, Tyler Stone.
Do you think he's a chance from here with the wind?
Take everything.
Last year he kicked 30 goals. He was got 10 best.
He certainly put it up there, but a little bit to the left.
I gave him the Moz.
You did. What'd you do that for?
2 years before he played 15 games with 35 goals. He can kick goals from anywhere. And you think home ground, but Tyler, next time.
All right.
From the kick out, it's gone out of bounds. So it's a boundary throw-in.
Let off. So about 30 metres around from the right-hand point post. Denmark kicking towards the town end.
So Denmark looking to get a goal out of this stoppage, but Stone tried his hardest, but gets tackled by 3 of them, and umpire says, I'll have it right in front of goal for Denmark-Walpole.
Big Holmes gone up early, too early perhaps.
Clayton Wood there with a quick kick off the left foot. Tackle
The big Z.
Zanetti.
He did everything but
grab the ball.
Oh, there's a chance here.
Oh, it's been called a high hit. I thought he was going the ball, but I'm not the umpire.
Okay, so we don't have timekeepers. Probably coming down to the latter stages of the first quarter, Terry.
You're getting close, yeah.
Yeah, 1 goal 4.
2 points.
Barker to 2 points. But very, very even game.
Barker working
Oh,
about
we
half
got
back.
room here.
Great kick finds Brent Parsons there, and he's gone long, quickly down towards Sam Lehman territory. It's going to be roved by Patrick.
Lehman
Back to
on the
Lehman.
left. That's a great.
Oh, there you go. There's a great mark.
Some
In
of
front of
the better players are Barker. Parsons,
your
who was
man.
Parsons, Lehman,
Wallinger.
Wallinger, all in there.
well, Parsons was the leading vote scorer in the Cleveland last year for Barker.
Darcy Wallinger kicking from about 30 out.
And drops
And
it.
straight through.
Flushed it. That's his second.
Umpire didn't even have to move, so
Denmark-Walpole had a defence a bit like North Melbourne,
yeah.
like no
It
defence.
was just notable. There was
Bit like Freo last
3 or 4 of the best players for Barker involved in that chain.
Yeah,
It was a
Wallinger,
great passage of
Lehman,
play coming off the half-back flank.
Parsons. Yeah. Very good players.
yeah.
Ball up. Good tap.
Oh, it was a good tap.
Yeah. Try to take on a bit more than you can try. And quick call of play on to advantage.
Oh, in the sun, I think, Terry. Could not quite see it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Another point to Mount Barker. Going on the scoreboard, 2 goals 5 to 2 points. Denmark-Walpole. Wallinger's there.
Oh, great mark there to Wallinger right onto the side.
Okay,
Looks like he's going to have a crack. He's only about 70 metres out, so
why not?
why not? Have a go.
Left foot, Tory. Go.
That's turned out to be an absolute mongrel.
So as we go to the first break, it's Mount Barker 2 goals 5-17. Denmark-Walpole 2 points. Terry, what are your thoughts?
I thought it's a very good quarter footy. I thought both teams having a good crack. I think there's a lot of work going on in the midfield, and then Denmark with Mountbatten was a little bit more polished, finished off with a couple of goals.
A little bit.
One player, Darcy Wallinger.
A little bit of class.
That's the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference.
A little bit of class, yeah.
But
what we spoke about, Denmark-Walpole have some very good players that haven't played a lot together at all. So we're imagining they're gelling. So I'm calling it actually a draw at the moment.
No, it was a good quarter footy. Good quarter footy.
I think we'll see a difference this next quarter, with Denmark-Walpole going with the wind.
Yeah.
They might be a little bit more accurate and be able to get those the longer passes going on.
For sure.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll take a break and be back for the second term shortly.
As both teams make their way back in positions to start the second quarter. Very entertaining first quarter. Dave, what do you any special thoughts?
I think that the scoreboard doesn't really tell the story of the second quarter. It was quite even, but Mount Barker were very much able to capitalise on their opportunities where Denmark weren't. So we'll see how they go in this quarter. Yep. Looks like the wings dropped off quite a bit, so we'll see how we go.
Rignall moves in to throw the ball up. David Stone and Shuey Davies go at it. Matthew Clark had a fumble there when he was just about off to the races.
So we'll have a restart right in the middle.
And the two big fellas go at it.
It's a tough ball to be won there, so hold the ball.
Yeah, Parsons trying to push off there, so
it's going Denmark-Walpole's way.
And that's Brody Hickey. Great to see him back on the footy field.
Bit of a mongrel punt down to the forward line.
Looking for a teammate. Oh, some great work there. See if Sam Holmes can bring it around.
He screwed that one around. It looks like it's a goal.
I think it's just outside the post.
Oh, from this angle. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the swing properly.
A good start.
Very good start for Denmark-Walpole, but the 6 points would have been better.
Absolutely. Just get the value for their efforts there. There was some really good link up. Unfortunately, Sam has just left it out there a little bit.
So as Mount Barker work it out on the 50-metre line.
Kobe Williams been told to get it on. Looking for a teammate there.
Short kick that fell a bit short.
That's well done by Dante. And he's found Darcy Wallinger here on the wing, and he's turning inside quickly looking for a teammate. Oh, that was a very good spoil there by young.
Absolutely, that was a great kick. It was right on his chest, but a great spoil in the end. And Denmark rewarded with a free kick. Looked like for a bit of a high hit.
Yeah, just a bit of a sling there, I think. He wants to handball it off, looking for a teammate. Comes down the line.
Stone in front.
Stone
just dropped the ball, but
Here we have a throw in right here in front of the clubhouse on the wing here. There's Darcy Wallinger again, pick it up. Oh, and there's a very good roll into the hand by Nelson Chula. He's quickly off and he's looking long and strong, and that's just gone over the back to the ever reliable Seb Ballard. Seb Ballard, Mount Barker, looking out to the far wing.
Clearing it up, hasn't he, Terry?
He's done a marvellous
job. Oh, he's
job.
turned it straight back over. And they might turn it over back again with Rock Hughes.
Yeah, Rock has kicked it like a rock and flag bagged it out of bounds on the full right half back.
Rock Hughes played in Manning last year, Perth, East Fremantle Colts, can play. Bit of a ball on the far side, that's a good mark.
Big mark to the big man Stewie Davies. He's looking across inside, looking for a teammate in Ash Smith.
It's good spoil.
Oh, but well done.
There's
Clark showing off the old blind turn in Beck style there. And he's lobbed it up.
I love it,
the teammate, and found him in Campbell McMahon with a big sticky hand at centre half forward.
Darcy Clark suddenly become my favourite player, Terry, after that. Good blind turn. Not used enough, Terry.
Yes, I agree. But you've got to be able to perfect it. It takes a bit of training to do that. Unloads, it's fading a bit to the right, and it's not going to quite get there. It's going to be Sammy Lehman looping onto it. It's done a hook around the corner. And I reckon he's dogged that for an early favourite for goal of the year.
I think it snuck through.
Sammy Lehman, well done, turning back the clock there.
Okay, so just note that down, Terry, for one of the Triple M Goal of the Year contenders, Sammy Lehman. Of course, he's going to be in there. He is a goal kicker. He is nearing 40 as well.
It doesn't matter the age, it's how he feels, and he's feeling good, and he's running around still, so it's just great to see.
It is great to see, and good signs from Darcy Clark. He's one of those guys, Terry, that when he gets the ball, something happens, doesn't it? He's like a David King favourite for possession. Give a starlight there as our favourite Tonkin comes in.
Tonkin to throw it up.
One of the best, Terry.
Yeah, very good country umpire. Very good. Very good man in football.
Rogers is down in the rooms with a hip.
Huh?
In the rooms with a hip.
Oh, we got a scoop.
We got a scoop, yes.
Danger, Dave. Don't be shy.
Young Leighton Rogers, just down the rooms, seems to get a bit of a knock on the hip. He's getting the magic spray as we speak.
Pickle juice?
Yeah, maybe a bit of pickle juice.
Terry?
I'm sure he'll be back out with us. He seems to be okay, so...
Any pickle juice back in your day, Terry?
No.
The only pickle juice back in Terry's day was a...
if it was cold, it was a bit of shot of port or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It was a glass of sherry.
I don't think anything's changed, Terry, to be honest.
And there's the reliable Seb Ballard Bucky again as the ball come into the forward.
Oh, that's a good kick.
Finding a teammate here on the wing. Is Michael Drayton. Drayton looking into the middle of the ground, looking for a teammate, and it doesn't get there as well.
Very well cut off.
Well read by Bailey Bennett.
Goes into the forward line to a one-on-one.
Big Holmes has taken him on. He's just handled that to no one.
Yeah.
It's a good kick.
Well, he handballed it to someone, but it was a Barker player, so...
So listen, there's another Ballard involved. I think if we're ever unsure, just call Ballard.
Yeah.
It's 4 of them.
3. Dad's not out there today.
Oh, Dad's not out there.
Hello to Ryan.
And speaking of that, Terry, what a beautiful story. Ryan Ballard, who's one of the best GSFL umpires going for the last few years, played with his 3 sons last week.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That's a mighty effort.
Absolutely.
What a beautiful story, don't you?
Yep.
Absolutely. That's some pretty awesome stuff. So we've got Jared and Sebastian.
Seb,
the wall.
Yeah, I just love the lead. Dad! And there's 3 of them.
Unfortunately, I don't think
He's like, who's my favourite?
Dad.
Who's my favourite here?
Well, he would be hearing a lead from Seb, so, if he's kicking into the forward line, because Seb would be behind him.
Yeah, but he might,
Yeah.
Just trying to...
Oh, there's a big mark down the forward line.
Big Zed put the big claws up and pulls it down about 20 metres out directly in front.
I'm calling this early. If you're in the leisure centre...
Oh, you got to put the buzzer on him.
If you're in the leisure centre, come and get it. Very deliberate. Oh!
He pokes at it. Oh, he just squeezes that in.
He did a bit of everything there.
There's the first goal for Denmark-Walpole.
Yeah. And like we said, it's been very even though.
It has. The play seems to have been to the Denmark forward line for this quarter, but not much scoring going on. So we've got 1-3-9 to 3-5-23.
Yeah, sun's out. Wings definitely dropped off, which was a factor early. Yeah. So we're expecting big things. Denmark fired up. They're like Noah Bolter at a sleep club.
Brent Parsons well wrapped up there in the middle of the ground.
Oh, Stones jumped all over Davies.
Yeah, Rock Hughes there well wrapped up.
No, you can't do that. You have to come back.
Play
Well
stop.
umpired, Tonkin.
Yeah. Ball comes back to Dylan Gowdy. Good tap on. Good.
Dylan Gowdy looks a bit sore there.
Looks a bit proppy, doesn't he? Sort of hobbling along.
Someone's got to come off for the handball.
Got a bigger limp than I have at the moment.
Yeah, he wants a he wants a handball.
And found a teammate out wide in Clayton Wood. Clayton Wood having a bit of cruise down that far side, looking for a teammate.
It looks like he's running straight off there.
Yeah.
Not feeling so great.
Clayton Wood bulldoze his way through there and kicks it long high and only gets to centre half forward, but Denmark
Banjo
did well.
Watkins.
The captain, Banjo.
Yeah.
He's put it up to
teammate,
Ryan Hick.
Out wide is
Half-back flank.
didn't come wide enough.
Ryan
Rock
Hick.
Hughes have to go for
Last year's 16 medalist by a mile, this guy. He's so good.
it. Yeah. Well, it was a good tackle again by Rock
Great
Hughes.
tackling by Denmark there, so
Guess how many
well rewarded.
Guess how many goals Ryan Hick kicked last year for the 16s?
For the 16s.
Just guessing.
Oh,
25.
30?
41.
41, wow.
This
And
guy,
there's
Charlie
Charlie
is
with
where they
a
are.
slip on there and snapped over his shoulder, but it's only a point.
yeah, the guy's a talent. 41 goals.
41 goals, that's a great talent.
Yeah. As a midfielder.
As a midfielder too, that's even better.
Yeah.
So racking up the possessions and the big ones.
Probably one of the best since, I don't know, Terry.
Well,
Who's a good midfielder going forward?
the young fella going forward, well, I think the young fella the year before was pretty damn handy. Young Milan Jargi.
Oh, as usual. Oh, Pashing!
Reading the hands really well. Darcy Wallington there. No, oh, well done.
Oh, red off the pack
Well
there.
done by young Hartfield. He's
Put
put
out
out
wide
wide,
by
looking for
Hartfield.
teammate. Handball over should be. No.
Oh, the handle was there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Leighton Rogers, who actually hasn't played footy for 3 years, so there you go, Terry.
Well, good to have him back in footy.
Yeah.
Looks like the hip's not too bad, so he's doing all right.
Bit of magic spray.
Oh, big
Great.
semi home straight to Rogers. Rogers is going to make amends straight away. Buck's full
Puts the wild ball down to half forward.
Yeah, look at him bowling through there, and he's through on the left foot and gone wide to Clayton Wood. Clayton Wood is running
Ballard
onto
seems
it.
to get bigger every possession. Like an AI
Looking
thing.
for a teammate here.
He'll end up as Godzilla in the back line.
Fighting himself.
Who is the Kong?
As usual. Oh, he's taken eye.
Just about gets his head ripped off.
Yeah. He made sure everyone knew about
That
it.
was Brandon Ugle.
Yeah. It's a good kick.
Well defended, but
Oh, that
that's
is
hard
hard.
ball when you get tackled by two guys and you've got plenty of prior opportunity.
Gee, he needs a mate, doesn't he?
He does, he does.
Don't think there was much in that.
So yeah, it looks like there's a 50-metre penalty coming on. They still want to go on with it.
Yeah. Ash Smith will take it forward. Has a beautiful left foot kick looking for a teammate. He's found him, Zanetti.
The big Z.
He's looking out wide looking for a teammate as well.
Oh, beautiful kick.
Some good link-up play there. 3 great kicks. Well done. And Charlesworth will have a shot. He's right of centre, about 40 out, so he'll take his
Like
good
we
kick.
said, we don't know much about Rick.
Yeah.
But,
Mini Rick.
He's every chance from here, from what we know.
Or with these
26 goals in 8 games last year.
Well, so that's not too bad. So he knows where they are, and
Come around,
he
come
started
around.
that one off.
Oh!
Nicely. But I think it's just a a point.
One of the most beautiful looking points I've ever seen.
Absolutely, it had that beautiful curl, but didn't quite make it.
Yeah, just need to
I think
start
we're
on
all
the,
in there.
need to start it on the goalpost, not outside. Anyway, quick kick in from Ballard, finds a teammate.
Sort of lazy effort there.
There's,
They popped it back up.
well
Well, Big
done,
Z
Ballard.
just punches it back, but had no choice. In dispute on the half forward for Denmark.
Oh, sling that would.
He's called for a throw, but a very, very rough tackle.
He's up, which is good. Oh, it's been reversed, has it? Holmes being very busy. There's a long kick back forward from the centre, looking for a teammate, looking for Charlesworth. Charles was up, but down, and ball's hit the ground. Ballard again cleaning up at the back with the...
Is that White to Ballard?
Both to his
brother.
Finds Hugo with a quick handball over. It's gone on to his teammate onto the left foot here. And then now Barker will force the ball forward. Terry Carlfield running it, reading it, comes across and brings it out of bounds.
Let's see if I can get Muddy up here and Curtis to do the half time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the ball's out the bounds. We're throwing it right left half forward for Mount Barker. Denmark have read it well through Rogers. Quick kick over the back. Unfortunately, it's for them. Mount Barker have cleaned it up.
Picked up by Skinner.
Clayton Wood has got it. Then he's gone off to our little mate Darcy Clark, who looks forward, and he's gone long and bang to sort of hit centre forward. Sam Lehman up there with Banjo Watkins.
Banjo seemed to win that one, but Denmark
And
win the
then
ball
Smith, beautiful use of the body, comes
Heads out
through
towards Zanetti.
Finds Zanetti on the wing. So he's holding a play, looking for Simon Barker, looking for a bit of a break. He's gone back to Smith again. Smith at left half back. With a quick pass has found Barker on the far wing.
Now, if that was in the AFL, that wouldn't have been 15,
It would
but
have been called play on.
even though it was 20.
Yeah, anyway, Dan Barker brought it forward and it's gone out of bounds. Just forward to centre on the left half, on the left wing there.
Just in front of the CGS sign there.
So yeah, an IGA Denmark. Denmark, good hands through there, and there's some hands back into the middle, and Simon Barker was there to the beneficiaries, and Charles just got a front to the foot, but he's foot of the pack, and
Well, scrubbed forward, but picked up by the wall.
The wall, yeah, he's found a teammate, and this is not 15, that one, that's sure.
Oh, that was about 5, but anyway,
Yep.
let's call that a kick. Beautiful
Yeah,
kick
great kick there from
into Sam Lehman.
Sam Lehman on the lead. It's going to be about 40, 45 out directly in front.
He's probably a good chance from here. The wings died off, so the distance shouldn't be a problem.
Just started on the left goalpost, Sammy. He
He's-
flies. And it's,
I think he didn't quite get that one, but there's a mark in the forward in the square, or just out of the square. So
Campbell McMahon with the big sticky hands.
he's run around and plonked that through on the right foot. So there's another one to Mount Barker. So they're 4-5.
Yep.
4-5-29 to 1-5-11.
So probably just past halfway mark in the second quarter, and it's been a pretty entertaining game. Certainly some players have certainly put their hand up as to get involved. I've been really impressed from Bell out of the back, Darcy Clark's from the middle. Yeah, there's been a number of players putting their hand up. Sam Holmes has been very good for Denmark in the midfield, through the midfield as well.
Absolutely.
And there's Daniel Patching, read it beautifully off the hands there, looking for a drilling pass. And
He's got it.
Found a teammate with an absolute ripper, and it's Campbell McMahon down on his knees, picking that one up low. And he will be...
So Campbell McMahon kicking for about 35 out on a slight angle, probably about 30 degrees.
Just left of centre.
Yep. So Denmark looking for their 5th goal.
Denmark.
Not Membarker. Yeah, the other side.
Yep, the green team. And that's looking pretty good off the boot.
That's a great kick.
Goal umpire doesn't move, straight over him, over his shoulders there, look straight back up to the sky. Another very, very good work, bit of football from the Mount Barker Footy Club.
I think it's actually her shoulders down that end. We don't want to be sexist in this day and age.
I just said goal umpire.
The goal umpire over his shoulders. But anyway,
Over the shoulders.
over their shoulders.
Yes, anyway.
That's all right, Terry. We understand.
The eyes are not that far to see that far.
That's it.
Anyway, back in the middle. Umpire Davey Wiggles throw it up. Zed's in the middle now, having a crack at the ump in the ruck.
Neither ruckman gets it. So it's a bit of a scrap. Denmark work it out through Stone. Only goes as far as half forward, and it's repelled by Mount Barker.
Darcy Lumpke getting in there then, getting involved. Parsons on his hands and knees, quick try, handball out to Brandon Ugle. He's quick handball off to Daniel Patching with a quick pass, looking for a teammate, and finds him. And that is Michael Drayton here at left half forward. Looking for the pocket, looking for Sam Lehman, and that's a lovely pass.
Beautiful kick down into the forward pocket.
Yeah, lovely pass.
Lehman on quite the angle.
Yeah, not the best side for the left footers, but
with the breeze blowing out of those goals, you'll have to definitely go for the left-hand goalpost.
Sam Finnegan then trying everything he could to keep up with him, but Sam just put the big dukes out and pulled down another one. Kicking, it's coming around, coming
very
around.
Well, beautifully
and
kicked.
I reckon that's a big sausage roll to the Sam Lehman.
Oh, it's being called hitting the post. Wow, that looked like a goal to me, but then again, we're not near the posts like the goal umpire is. That's called hold the ball. Looked a little high, but Ugle is the recipient. So
looking for a teammate. Drayton.
A little bit too high, but Denmark all falling over.
Doesn't look too good.
Quickly kicked it to Rainmaker. Good smother on that one into the forward line for Barker.
And there's young Tarek Hartfield bringing away. He's put onto his little trusty left foot, goes down to the far side and finds a teammate.
Beautiful kick.
Just backward and center on the wing there. He's quickly gone on looking for another teammate, and Barker's read it best, chopped in front.
So that looks like it'll be a ball up
on
the outer side wing.
And Zanetti with a quick 50-metre dash to get involved in that throw. Patching there, looking there.
Patching is just blowing everybody away.
Good speed.
Oh!
Finnegan tried, but it's gone over the back to Sam Lehman, and another shot and goal. And it's right.
Just the wrong side of the post.
For another point.
So Banjo with the kicking duties. Goes short.
Finds a teammate.
Finds Tarek Hartfield.
Yep, he's looking that line. And finds
off the tulip.
Yep, the tulip, Nelson. Now, football on the ground, straight footy. Get it off the young fella.
Holds it up, so...
well done.
Some good defence there by...
Brandon Ugle.
Griffiths sees the ball over the line, and we get a throw in about 50 metres out from the Mount Barker goal.
Yeah, getting towards the end of the second quarter. It's been a pretty entertaining quarter. Then Mount Barker just got a couple of goals, which... Oops.
Well, that one's got to be out of bounds on the full. No, not quite.
Rocky Hughes,
yeah.
He's looking long and looking for a teammate and coming down the line, and that's a good mark.
Oh, good mark there.
Looks like Darcy's lub kick to me. No.
It's Tristan Ballard.
Tristan Ballard.
Well, the Ballard boys. You should have just called Ballard. He would have been
Probably
right most
half
of the
a
time.
chance. And there's another Ballard in the Jared variety, and taking a mark in the middle of the ground. He's looking for a teammate, going out wide to the other side. And there's a mark to Mount Barker right in front of the scoreboard, which is 1-5 Denmark. Mount Barker 5-7. Late in the second quarter.
Runs around the mound of the mark. Goes to the hot spot. Oh, great grab there to Campbell McMahon.
Campbell McMahon, the sticky hands.
So he's pretty much dead in front, about 15 metres out.
And looking to put goal number 3 on the board to his name in the first half.
He's doing very well. Probably going close to one of the best on ground.
Very influential. And I think he's
missed that one.
Left of centre. He has. According to the goal umpire. There's Ash Smith, Brevery Lyle bringing it into play. Looking for a teammate out there in Z. And Barker's pulled it in.
The Big Z has pulled up short on that. There's a siren. And that's the first half. There's an enthralling match here in Denmark. 1 goal 5-11 to 5 goals 8-38. It's a scoreboard that doesn't really tell the tale of the game. So, both sides are trying really hard and have their opportunities, but it just seems that Mount Barker are better at actually capitalising on them.
Converting at the end there, yeah. So 2 goals to Karen Martin, 2 goals to Darcy Hawley, 1 to Sam Lamb, which was absolute ripper, and 1 goal to Shane Zanetti. So there we are, we'll take a break. It's half time.
No, Terry, we're not going to take a break. We're actually going to go and visit.
Going for a walk, Terry.
A special guest.
We have Chris Waterman with us, 2-time Eagle Premiership player. Absolute mountain of a backman.
Now,
funnily enough, he's not that much taller than me, and I'm a short ass.
Now, Marty, like we've got a lot of stuff we want to get through, but our first question is it Muddy Waters? Is that the nickname?
Muddy Waterman.
Muddy, it was actually in Honolulu, Hawaii, 1988.
I'm loving this already.
And Jeff Miles, an old teammate of mine, we ended up going. Joffa Miles, we ended up going.
Crazy guy.
Used to go and
What was his nickname?
He started at Joffa. Started at Collingwood, came through with Dacos, Mullane and Dennis Banks.
Yeah.
Came to Claremont in 85 or 86.
Yeah.
He was an original Eagle, so I started in the second year. Then we were in a tavern called Moose McGillicuddy in Honolulu.
That sounds brilliant already.
Yeah.
And we just...
I think you were there.
Probably.
Just drinking along, and he turned around and said, "Muddy, it's your team, your buy." Because I used to be called Waters, so Warts. Warts was a nickname. My older brothers were called Warts.
Yeah.
Then at footy, went to Waters, and then just one day out of nowhere on the footy trip, he called me Muddy.
Yeah.
And it was 1988, and it hasn't gone. It just stayed with me.
But
so,
Muddy Waters?
Yeah, well...
It's a pretty good nickname.
Yeah, well, that's how it came about.
Let's be honest.
You know, at footy clubs, you don't get a choice about your nickname. You get called something, and
This
that's
is
it.
true, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
But,
whether I liked it or not, it's stuck with me since 1988, so that was it.
Yeah.
To me, Jake is Mini Mud.
So
He was Misty, they started calling him, but then they changed the Jake to Snake, so...
Yeah.
And the older
To me,
brother
he's
was,
always Mini Mud.
the older brother was Murky.
just while Muddy's talking and reminiscing with Dangerous Dave, we've got the Oz kit, which I love.
Yeah.
It's a new thing that the GSFL are trying to do.
Well, they haven't done it down here with the kids before.
Oh, we've done it, yeah, but it's something we're trying to expand on.
Well, it's important to do, make sure the kids get out and have a bit of fun.
In front of, you know.
Still remember playing in the league at East Fremantle Oval, at the East Fremantle South Fremantle derbies. Back in those days, there was 20,000 there.
Speaking
of back in South Scarborough, playing at Subiaco Oval with the Subi.
Used to be a big thing, Little League, because there was a big crowd back in the day.
Speaking of Fremantle, Muddy, I'll call you Muddy now.
Yeah.
Interesting that you were defensive coach at the Dockers and the Eagles.
Yeah, no, I was. So I did forwards and backs at Fremantle. Did a couple of years in each, and then, but that was after I left So I retired at the beginning of 99, so Mick was there. I did the backs in 99 and 2000 when Ken Judge came in. So
Sure.
interesting when you go from playing to coaching straight away and you're coaching the blokes that you run out in the ground with only 6 months prior. So my distinct memory of that was when Judgy came in, Bluey was still playing. So I've been teammates with Bluey since 85. We played Till Cup together.
Sure.
Bluey's doing kick-ins and Judgy said, you got to get Wirra to start doing it. And I remember at training one day, Wirra didn't know what to do. We're doing kick-ins, practicing.
This is Brad Wirra.
No, David Wirra-Punda. David Wirra-Punda.
I was going to say Brad Wirra.
And Wirra called me over. He played for Freo. Wirra called me over and said, I can't do it. I said, what do you mean you can't do it? I said, you have to.
Yeah.
And we did 3 of them. I remember Judgy was screaming at me, saying, what the F's going on down there? And we couldn't get it right. And I just turned to Bluey and said, come back in and start doing it. And then I couldn't get Wirra's confidence up. And 2 years later, he's kicking out from full back.
I was going to say
Marvel stayed doing torpedoes, putting them in the middle of the ground. So I just said to him, you've got to keep doing it. Eventually it'll come. Your confidence will rise, but you have to keep doing it at some point because Bluey won't be here forever.
The janitor, he was an absolute legend in the background.
Well, I remember...
He took over from yourself and
I'm sitting in the box at Waverley one day. We were playing Hawthorn in 99. And Mick had made the decision to put him back because we couldn't get him. He was a small forward mid and we couldn't fit him in. And then he started getting the ball. He just started bouncing and bouncing and the crowd's going mad. So he's making a name for himself. We're out at Waverley this day. I'm sitting next to your Mick, in the box watching. We're bouncing and bouncing up and down the wing and we're at Waverley this day and we're beating Hawthorn quite comfortably. In the meantime, Aaron Lord's kicked 1. Then Aaron Lord kicked 2.
Yeah.
Then Aaron Lord kicked 3. And just before half time, Aaron Lord kicked 4. And I'm sitting next to Mick and I'm sort of looking out the corner of my eye and I can tell he wants to say something to me, but he refrained. Everyone's screaming at Wirra and now the TV, I went back and had the replay. The TV had him best player on the ground. But I knew who he was playing on. Aaron Lord kicked 4 at half time. I know Mick was dying to say something to me. I could see the stress in his face. And we just got up and walked out the box, and without him even looking or saying anything, I knew what he wanted me to do because I'd only just retired. So I had to go to Wirra and just say, "Listen, mate, it's all good and well, but he's got 4 we have to talk about." Just tune it in a little bit. But luckily, we won by 5 goals. So
I know we've got the Oz kick on here, which is fantastic. We're going to go 10 minutes over time with the umpires, which know about it. But
that's all right.
So I'm going to hit with a couple of quick questions.
Yep.
Best party person at the Eagles. Chris Lewis.
Louis was one. There was a group of us that used to go out a fair bit. Ash McIntosh used to drink like he had 5 minutes to live. He was a pretty good when it came to the...
Did you ever party with Craig Nelson?
No, I played a state game with Nelly, I think, way back in 87 or 88.
Wiedemann?
Yeah. No, I didn't play against him.
Nelson's best friend.
Okay.
Maney
Maney went over the top in the end, obviously, but I grew up with Maney, and we were just always out, So.
What about, so you've spent some time with the Eagles and the Dockers, obviously, you won 2 flags with the Eagles, so that's your team?
Yeah, absolutely. So
not Essendon?
No, the young bloke went there a couple of years. I couldn't stand
Alec.
Well, I couldn't stand Essendon in the end because...
Oh, come on!
When we played, I was like...
I
grew up following North Melbourne but couldn't stand them because we ended up going head-to-head in the finals, but...
Sorry, buddy, he is an Essendon.
Yeah, no, it was a mess. It was the Moulder Sheedy thing. They just kept going at each other all the time. In the end, we get on pretty well, the Essendon boys, Harvey and all those guys, because we did finals together for so long. But
sure.
Yeah.
Toughest opponent?
Toughest, probably Archer. Glenn Archer, he was...
I don't think anyone can argue with that.
No, you can't.
In terms of
Mrs. Archer would be...
If there was one bloke I said, out of all... I played on some real good... I mean, Dougie Hawkins was sneaky tough.
But was Archer good, after the game?
Good player.
But no, after the game we're talking...
back in those days, sometimes you just didn't shake hands, but normally you did.
Have a beer and stuff?
We didn't hang around. So it's interstate. It was different for us. We'd be going straight to a bus on a plane. They would be.
That's pretty horrible, though.
Whereas the Melbourne guys all got on well because they'd met each other at pubs and nightclubs. We were in and out, so it was different for us.
Yeah, okay.
You were the outsiders.
But if you was to ask me out of all the blokes I played on, who was the one you wouldn't like to meet out the front when the lights go? It'd be Archer.
Okay.
He's the one that would go there.
Of your contemporaries, so the guys that you actually played games with for the Eagles, Who would you most like to not play on?
Chris Lewis.
Oh, probably Matera,
Yeah,
because he's just so quick.
Rue, yeah.
He was just so... the thing about Rue is, when people ask me about our backline, we would just kick the ball sometimes,
Yeah.
blindly, and we'd either have Main wearing on one wing or Matera on the other, and both of them are so good one-on-one players, they really
Yeah.
good beat.
Yeah.
If they didn't win the ball, it wasn't coming back because they'd ball it up or get it out or whatever. But
Yeah.
if you got it to Rue and he got goal side here, it's all over.
Comment now.
How would you lead to 90 though?
Oh, well, I did a few times, and in the first semi-final against Melbourne, his first 2 kicks were goals. His next 2 kicks hit me, one of them hit me on the chest. So he was either hot and cold. Some days he'd kick him out of bounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Matera's
I
different.
think the wing period is lost a little bit. You
Oh,
know,
it is. It's a hard place to play.
And you guys, as the Eagles, had the 2 best wingmen.
Because everyone, if the ball
yeah,
goes
I mean-
from the boundary, from the midfield to their forward line, so your forwards come straight up, so they go straight past the winger.
They break lines.
So your winger becomes a backman.
You got Matera and Main Waring. You put Craig Turley in that mix on the wings.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
But it's been the wing's been eaten up. It's only a wing because you can only have 6 in the forward arc at each end, so someone's got to stand there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As
but
soon
you
as-
got people like Ed Langdon and stuff who I think are bringing it back.
Well, the wing's
to
a sort of
an extent.
position where you can be the best wing in the world, but you can have a day where it just goes over
Bradley Hill,
your head all
run
the
up and
time.
down for nothing. I get it.
It's
All
just
right.
it can be the type of game, and today's game doesn't allow you to really have a winger.
All right. Thank you,
No worries, guys.
Chris Waterman, Dangerous Dave.
Good on you, Dave.
Thank you very much, sir.
Cheers,
worries,
Phil.
mate.
Cheers, Terry.
Tim.
It's been a pleasure.
Terry.
We're
You're Terry Eaton, right?
we're in God's country,
We are.
aren't
It's
we, aren't we,
beautiful.
Muddy?
I
Look
got
at
up this morning and it was like this, and then 5 minutes later the sun was out. Then 10 minutes later it was raining.
Yeah, it's
Welcome to Melbourne.
I felt like Waverley, to be honest.
4 seasons in one day.
Yeah.
But no, it's beautiful to see the Oz kick. Certainly a GSFL initiative that we're pushing and Denmark are promoting. We'll have an
it's
extra
great to see
5
the
minutes
kids.
here and we'll come back and watch what's been a pretty exciting game.
Yeah, well, the local team needs to hit the scoreboard this quarter if they got some hope in the last, I think.
But like we said, Muddy, it's they've had plenty of the ball and pretty new team playing together. So
Yeah, all right.
I'm excited for it.
So there we go. You never know.
Okay, thank you. We'll take a little break and be back for the 3rd quarter shortly.
Okay, both teams have made it back out on the ground here at Denmark. Start the second half. Thompson ready to get the season line, and Stone and Stewie Davies go to the first contest. Stone with a quick hands kick up to handle to Darcy Clark, and then he's given it up. Anyways,
Big siren in our face, Terry, to welcome us back to the third quarter, round 2 of the Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers GSFL live stream match of the day between Denmark-Walpole Football Club and Mount Barker at McLean Oval, and the sun has come out.
It has.
Bathers in sunshine.
Sam Home kicks into the forward, and
their legal block has been determined, and
the Big Z is going for goal.
He's going to get the beneficiaries.
Zanetti's poked that through like he's done a million times before.
No dispute for that one.
So a goal Denmark needed. It's been a pretty even game. So once again, want to thank our sponsors, Terry, Rainbow Coast Insurance Brokers, Naming Rights, Richards and Albany for Mark of the Day, and Triple M for Goal of the Day.
It's great to have good sponsors, local sponsors on board, and yes, if you need your insurance, certainly give James a ring at Rainbow Insurance there. I'm sure he'll help you out.
Okay. Country footy's greatest umpire, Craig Tompkins, just going to throw it up, not do the bounce. No one does the bounce anymore, do they?
No, they don't do the bounce. I mean, I think they're a bit too scared to go outside the circle.
Don't even do it at
They'll have
waffle
to drag
level.
it back and just throw it up anyway, so...
It's not even done at waffle level these days. And I'll tell you what, our umpires look a lot better in the kit than compared to what they look at.
I missed the bounce.
Yep, and Ash Smith there going back, finds.
Oh, he's gone wild on the left.
Looking for a teammate in Rock Hughes, and Rock Hughes going to force the ball out of bounds. Right on the wing there, right in front of the clubhouse.
Bit lazy there from Ash Smith, I think. Just lean back on the left.
He was hoping to curl around a bit, I think.
Bit danger-esque, I thought.
Oh, are you having a crack at my kicking style? That's probably correct. But anyway... So Denmark working their way up the wing, but that's young Visser.
Yeah, Marcus Visser. Here
Just drops the mark on his knees, and it goes out of bounds for a throw in right in front of us.
Yep.
Big boys play a bit of.
Blackman Rogers reads off the back of the pack and kicks it to centre.
Oh, man, is that?
There's Charles was leaping into the pack.
Triple M.
That's
Mark of the Day contender.
That's an absolute, definitely a contender
And on the
today.
chest as
and
well.
it's a great kick down to the hot spot.
He's gone 55. Oh, I like this guy.
Charlesworth, he's having a crack from 55 into the wing.
We're calling him Rick.
Rick, the legend of Rick. Or the pickle.
Certainly announced himself. Oh,
That's fantastic pressure.
The Big Z. Everybody's dropped it.
That was topsy-turvy.
It was.
I got it. You got it.
Bellard,
Who's got it?
Bellard says, not on my watch, mate.
The wall.
Oh,
Stone.
And then Stone takes a mark right out in front of the scoreboard.
He's
Right
kicking
half
from
forward,
outside
looking
50,
late
looking for
pass,
someone in the pocket, but doesn't quite make it. And it's out of bounds.
It's good. Denmark attacking early here in the third quarter. They've already got one goal, another one to make it handy.
So it's about 30 metres from the Denmark point post. Big Z on the ruck, just taps it down.
Tyler
Stoney couldn't quite get hold of it, but
So good to see Chris Mortimer in here for a chat.
Yep. And very, very good.
nice fella.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Too nice.
very nice. Doesn't like Essendon, so
We can agree on that.
that doesn't agree with Becco, but that's all right.
Well, his son played for him. Come on.
I know, but his better son plays for
His better son.
his better son.
Yeah. I don't think he mentioned that he had a favourite son.
He didn't say he has a
Let's just
favourite, but I do.
Oh, you think it was obvious? So we've got a scoop here. Chris Waterman's favourite son is Jake, according to Danger.
Or no, Chris Waterman's favourite son, according to Danger,
Okay,
is Jake.
moving on.
Ball's bobbing around there in the pocket. There's pressure on. Both teams out of a crack.
It is bobbing around, and that's probably why we're talking some crap, Terry, because
It's just bobbling around down there in the
and it's
forward.
very far away.
No constructive work at all.
Meanwhile, Mount Barker, 5
What he's
goals,
got
8-38, a bit wasteful. Speaking of wasteful, 2 goals, 6-18. I think the next goal is important.
There has been some breeze, there has been some rain, but really not during this game. So,
It really looks like most of the players have been at our luncheons.
yes. I mean, it feels like we've been at our lunch.
They look a bit tired and smoozy.
Oh, almost got caught. Went with the hands.
Felt like some fortune.
That's what we like to see. Straight
Down the middle, but cut off.
Oh, and there's the
Rock Hughes going.
yeah. Rock here.
The Rock.
Yeah. He used to sounds like a lead singer.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was WWE.
Well, it's a good pick-up. They got time now.
That's Jared Ballard looking forward for a teammate and Shets.
That's a Ballard looking for maybe
Oh,
another
he's
Ballard.
got
But
it back,
he's well back.
Ballard. Oh, he's mungled it.
I think he was going for the bounce kick through the goal, but there was people in the
He
way.
had time. He got to run on Ballard, I think.
I think he could have straightened up and put it on as a drop punt, but no.
Terry, if that was me, I would just run on and bounce.
You don't have a right foot.
I don't have
Left.
I don't have a pass.
No, you don't have a pass. I know that.
Especially not within 50 metres of goal.
No.
Of course, Becca, you know I'm fully aware you don't have a pass. But,
Come out to Leighton Rogers there.
He's getting a lot of the
Left
footy,
half
isn't
back.
he?
A young fellow with a sore hip earlier, now he's getting involved.
he's missed that one.
Mungled that. Leighton Rogers.
Down young Alex Skinner,
Yep.
right in front of the.
Right in front of Mum.
Oh, down to Ugle.
Good pass to Ugle. At the top of the arc. It's going to be a 55-metre kick, and
Has he got it in him?
No, you know what he's going to do here? He's going to play on. He's going to run
Run
at the man, and then run right. Come on, Brandon. You know.
No, he's put that one out to the right. He's pulling it back, but not far enough.
I never see the point in that kick, Terry. You're not going to make it. You're not going to make the distance.
Put it to the hot spot.
Yeah. Give him a crack.
Or take the man on.
Yeah.
And then run on and get those 10 metres.
Ash Smith plays on from the kick in and has now got it out right half back. And the ball's goes out of bounds.
So it's a long way from us. So
Just about as far as you can get.
because we all wear glasses, we can't really tell who's got to do what. But
It's going to be a throw in. Right over there in front of the IGA sign. Patching though reads it best and quickly kicks it forward, looking for a teammate. There's Sam Lehman, got it.
oh, Lehman,
Put the big dukes up, and he's got it short.
that was a pretty good mark. I mean, I don't think it's quite the contender.
No, not compared to what we had earlier.
No,
Mr. Charlesworth.
Charlesworth, I think, is leading in the Retrovision mark of the day, or is the Triple M mark of the day?
Triple M.
Triple M mark of the day.
Retrovision goal of the day. Sam's got his name on that one.
Oh, well and truly.
Yes.
Round 1. I think it's over.
Finnegan plays on and kicks it long wide to the fast swing, and there's Darcy Clark again. Her handball.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds to his captain David Stone, right in front of the clubhouse.
So Finnegan, played down here a long time ago, Terry.
Yeah, I can remember umpiring him. He's a very handy young footballer.
I'm going to call him Whiskers. You know why?
There's patching, cutting through, looking there, looking down, and outside for a point.
Does he remind you of
Whiskers?
Of Buddha Hocking?
No. There was an old man called Michael Finnegan. He grew whiskers in his chinnigan.
Ah,
He came along and blew them in again.
There's
Poor old
thing a
Sam
long
Finnegan.
way.
Sam Finnegan.
There we go. Sorry.
There was an old man called Samuel Finnegan. Yeah, there it goes. It works.
Yeah.
Barker quickly winning it back and coming back inside. Looking on the lead for Hugo.
Oh!
No, Darcy Wallinger, is it?
It's a great mark. It's a good lead.
Yeah.
There's every chance here. 5'11" Barker. Oh, that's good off
Straight
the
through.
boot. It's a bit of a nail through Denmark-Walpole's heart
Goal
there.
number 3 to Darcy Wallinger. Yeah, good grab, took it at the top and just went back and
Yeah.
did the work.
He's as good as there is, isn't there, Terry?
He's
At the
a
moment,
very good young player.
Wallinger really upped his level last year, and interesting to see. Obviously, Barker got a new coach in Gary Pope, and where they're going to play Wallinger.
Where would you play Wallinger?
Well,
You can play him anywhere.
He was sort of a half-back flanker danger, and
Back. Yeah.
but he's so dangerous.
I
He's so
think you're
good.
putting him in the middle would be
No, centre forward.
centre forward. You think?
Terry?
Oh, I'd have him in the midfield. Midfield and play behind the ball, so because he's just got such a good kick when he wins it.
I think centre
Good kick.
forward.
He's got such a great run.
Centre forward is not the position that we imagined that it was years ago, though. It's not your Wayne Carey sort of. Anyway.
I don't know. I think Eagle's doing a good job at centre half, but
Anyway, I think Barker looked good. They've just been inaccurate, really. 6'11".
but then again, so have Denmark. But they haven't made the most of their opportunities. I mean,
Oh, here they are. They got a mile here.
Eagle spear pass.
Dante Wiseman.
I reckon, Terry, 50. Is he going to kick this?
Yep.
Like we said, kicked 26 goals last year in the Avon League from 8 games. So
That was Charles.
Can play.
That was Charleswood, wasn't it?
oh yeah,
It was Charlesworth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think he's just put that one out to the right and it didn't come back. So that was just a behind.
Yeah.
Another behind to.
Charles would have kicked that.
If he had hold of it, that's the problem.
There's Sam Holmes quickly in the pocket. He's looked long out to the wing here, and he's found a teammate here right in front of the clubhouse.
Bit of a mongrel punt there, trying to go forward, but the wall comes barreling through.
Oh my goodness, it's like Ricky the Steamboat.
Yeah, he's still going, and that one's out of bounds, just right in front of us here at the interchange. The young fella's going to throw it in, and
Well done, young man. There's Darcy Clark.
Oh,
oh, there's a great tackle.
Yeah. And there's Dixon.
good decision. Great
And Bailey
umpire.
Bennett throwing a good tackle down
Great
there.
umpiring. There he is again. Tonkin earned his keep.
a Stone working his magic and trying to keep the ball alive for
Putting his body on the line.
for Denmark, but not quite succeeding, but keeping it in the area.
Yes, Patching.
Yeah, good.
Oh, he's taking a bounce. He's risking
Put
it.
the rockets on.
It's Man, good handball. Lehman.
Oh, that one's lucky to be a point.
Dante Wiseman again in the right spot to receive that handball.
In the right spot, but goes in the wrong direction.
Just couldn't hook it around enough. Just couldn't
Dante,
be around.
heaven and hell. Isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Ash Smith playing on the square from Denmark, coming out towards the clubhouse side.
Couple of
bounces, now looking for a teammate.
Just tapped over the top of his teammate.
Dixon
but,
goes to ground, but gets the handball off to teammate, and the teammate
That's out
is
on the
put
full.
Bit of confusion. What? Suddenly Barker got the kick.
Michael
But
Drayton got the kick there.
yeah.
Was it down the ground?
Oh, I'm not too sure.
It was a mark.
Oh! I think that's collected the post on the way through.
Campbell McMahon.
Second poster of the day.
Last week with Danger, we had one fella that kicked 4 on his own.
Oh, wow.
Dion
Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dion Woods.
Yeah. Back
Master of the poster.
yeah, he mastered it last week.
Yeah.
I think we had 7 on the day, didn't we? Something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Sounds like the West Coast Eagles getting close to goal.
No,
No, it wasn't that.
wasn't that close.
Of course, I am an Eagles supporter, people.
Oh, that
so
was very nice of Mr. Ugle picking up young Tarek there. Terry Harfield, and Darcy Clark is going to go back and have a launch at
He
it.
looks pretty confident, doesn't he, Terry? As soon as he got the ball, he's like, I'm not passing this off.
I think
I'm only 55 out. I reckon I could get this. Is what he's thinking.
Yeah, it's a very deliberate act from young Dylan Clark. Like we
Very
said.
close to the man on the
he-
mark. He runs around.
Not too sure if I'm Gary Pope as the coach. Too happy with Dylan Clark's.
Darcy Clark.
Darcy Clark, sorry.
Yep. Darcy, no.
About what he can and can't do, but anyway, we'll move on.
Gets a kick, brings it back in.
6-14.
Oh!
Sam
That's
Holmes
paid a mark, yes, and it should be. So that was a good mark.
looks for a teammate and finds
That's a
it
good kick.
out.
Well, puts his mate in trouble.
Good high
Luckily, he
contact.
gets taken high, but
Oh,
Denmark work it out. Up to the half forward, and into another.
well done. Coming through, is that Rock Hughes?
Oh,
It is right.
He's going to find a teammate in
I
Charlesworth.
like it.
Oh, Charlesworth. Pickle Rick.
Rick's got this, I reckon. Oh, he stamps the ground.
Yeah.
Like
That's
my
it.
dog
Mark
does.
the spot
That's
to go.
it. It's like I'm going
Yeah,
over
yeah.
this mark.
This guy's done this before. Like we said, I think he's kicked 462 goals in country footy. So.
That's it. We're right behind him as we
Yeah.
stand here in the commentary box.
Oh.
He's gone out to the right, and that's out of bounds on the full.
Rick with a solid point.
We yes, yes, I think
Give
it
it a
is.
point. I think that's a bit of luck.
Not even a point. So, they've called it a point. I didn't think it even made it.
The boundary umpire said
There
a
is
point.
no way that is a
It was a point. That was about 2 metres outside the point post, but we'll go with the umpires.
He hit the BP at Barker. Just about ordered.
I think he almost launched that into Boston Brewery, but
Anyway, Tristan Bello clever the kick in as ball's
the
gone
kick
out of
in.
bounds rather than from the scoreboard.
over the top of Stone there, but We've got a ball up about 45 metres out directly in front of the Denmark goal, so then
Darcy Clark.
win it
Quick
and
ball.
go straight down the guts.
Well read there.
It's coming straight back.
Coming back with interest. Go, young man, go. Denmark on the far wing there. Going forward, looking for a teammate. And
Gets him.
and finds him.
Great
Well
run.
Good hands.
Denmark looking good.
Looking for the big Z in the forward there, but not quite finding him. Looked like a very good block put on by Mount Barker, but off the pack. No, it's through for a point.
Coming into the later stages, you would think.
Yeah.
We don't have a timekeeper's box at the moment, but later stages of the third quarter.
The third quarter, yes.
Good mark.
Easily a good. Sold his teammate in trouble with that kick, but
Clark again looking for a teammate.
again. Oh, that's a great kick.
oh yes, so
Quickly running on that is Michael Drayton.
Yeah.
It's going to take a mark about 35 out, right of
So-
centre.
It's probably Clark best on ground, I think.
He's certainly been very influential through the midfield. Him and you,
Yeah.
very good.
now I'd have a shot from here. It's about my distance.
No, I'd say no.
That's where you and I disagree.
Looking pretty good.
He's done it. That's a great kick.
Very good kick indeed.
Straight over the umpire's hat, even though she's not wearing one.
Yep.
So that's 7 goals, 14 now. Mount Barker, 2 goals, 8. Stretch the lead. Pretty important kick, Terry, in the
Very
context of the game.
Yep. And we're getting towards the end of the third quarter too, so
Oh, I think we're in
as
the
much as Denmark's tried to attack and get score on the board, Barker have managed to score an extra goal.
yeah, but good signs from Denmark.
Absolutely.
They got a side there.
Brent Parsons quickly on that one, the handball out, and he's found a teammate inside in English Dixon. Dixon with
Working.
a quick short pass has found Ugle.
Works so well there by Mount Barker.
That ball went 8 metres.
Yes, certainly didn't not 15
Yes.
to me. Anyway,
We don't have AFL umpires here, we have
Ugle.
GSFL umpires, and they do an amazing job.
yep, and if you're looking out there for a cricket umpire, come and join us. Eagles
Ugle puts it
fly and
Not
Hasn't
quite.
got the distance.
just to the side. Point raise, that's his second point for the day. And takes Mount Barker to 7-15, leading Denmark
To
2-8.
what might be the longest quarter in GSFL history.
Oh, Ugle with another great mark.
Well, why
My
not?
teammate, and he's found him.
Young Alex Skinner? No.
I think that's Dante.
No, no.
Oh,
Oh, he finds Ugle.
with a slow little quick.
At 25
yeah, just
out.
slotted down like the old bull and just took up the spot about 15 metres closer.
Let's see, I'll have a go from here
We'll
too.
be right behind him to have a good look over his shoulder as he takes this one on. 40 out, right of centre.
Riding it right behind. I reckon he's going to fade it left.
And
No, it's gone right.
lead back on it and it's gone right.
Done the complete
He's
opposite.
done ya.
Yeah. But that just isn't look confident, did he?
His radar isn't on today, so I think he's gone left a couple of times, tried to make up for that.
You know what,
time.
right? If you want to kick a goal, you kick a goal.
Yeah, you just.
You don't run the other way.
Ash
around.
Smith brings it.
Oh, there's a siren. That's 3/4 time here, and we've got Denmark-Walpole, 2 goals, 8-20 And the visitors, Mount Barker, the Bulls, 7-16-58.
In one of the longest quarters I've ever come across.
No, all good. Good quarter footy. Denmark tracked early. Just couldn't get the scores to go with it, unfortunately.
It's just amazing that Denmark have been playing so well, but they just haven't been able to put it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's a competitive game for sure, and Barker have got that little bit of polish, haven't they? People like Wiseman and Catching and stuff. So we'll take a break and be back for the final quarter very shortly.
we are, back to start the final quarter at Sunbathed Denmark Recreation Ground. And umpire Tolman puts a hand up, and then here we go. Start the last quarter.
Big Z with the tap out, down a stone.
Down a stone, let it beautifully, going towards Holmes, not quite got it.
He's off the ground.
He's kicked out of midair and he's gone forward now.
Charlesworth has it now with a snap on the left.
And it's
not
stayed
quite.
left. Stayed left. Oh, no, the goal umpire's going to signal it's out of bounds on the full by look at that. Oh, no, it's gone back for a free kick.
This one.
Free kick's being picked out there. And Mount Barker will bring it back, looking for a teammate, and finds their reliable Clayton Wood. He's got a short pass, found another teammate out there, and right over the far side of the ground. Left half, right half back. And the farmer centre sign. It's gone up the line, looking for a teammate. It's gone over the back of that, and we'll have a ball out of bounds for a throw in. Right across there in front of the CGS sign, cleaning sign.
Conditions perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
The wind has just dropped off completely now. It's just about dead still. Sun's out. Should be a great quarter of footy.
Yeah, I think half the Denmark League side have gone surfing.
Well, they're probably taking a few of their Mount Barker boys with them because they haven't seen the surf.
Oh, Zanetti gone down.
It's slow to get up there, the big Z.
You want to go surfing.
Yeah.
Danger. It's like,
I've had enough of this.
I might come off.
Yeah.
See ya.
Free kick there.
So,
Simon Barker, good tackle, gets it, and finds a teammate on the
Simon
lead.
Barker, what a 20th season, Terry.
20th, is it? He's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
Pity
yeah.
his good mate Dave McDonald's out there to help him.
Yeah.
Oh, your Rockers have put a big push in the back there on Mount Barker opposition. He's come right across here to the far side looking for Drayton.
Oh, great grab there.
From Lennox to Henry.
Henry.
I haven't called his name too much today, but he's found a teammate at centre half forward with a nice
Very
pass.
well done. Yeah, that should earn him his spot next week.
It was a nice grab and a good pass.
I like the way he's not going to pass on.
We've got Bailey Bennett lining up.
Yeah,
About 45 out.
take his best. He is a bit of a goal sneak, though.
Takes a run at it and a bit of a stab, but there's a big grab there.
Sammy Holmes, a big mark on the line between the point post and the goal post. He'll be kicking around the corner, I'd say.
Sammy Holmes, who appears to get bigger every time we see him. It's like a Marvel comic sort of guy.
He started as a small forward, and now he's a ruckman.
Yeah. He was a Robin. He's
he's kicked that
now.
He's kicked that one.
Yeah,
He slotted that one through, ran around, out on the right foot, snapped it through.
Good recruit.
Yeah.
So well done. The Maggies get their third goal.
Good to see him back enjoying footy, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Good bloke. Good family.
Good young fella.
Look forward to next week, round 3.
3, yeah.
I think we'll be at the Albany versus Royals game at Retrovision Stadium.
Retrovision Stadium.
Yeah. So we'll see you there. Anyone wants to come up and have a chat?
Julep.
Forster forward, and the Chulip tree has got it. Chulip chocolates. Nelson variety.
Nelson.
Looking looking for a teammate, and he's found
He's found him. Great
He
kick.
found the rock. He's quickly down the line, found Sam
Good
Holmes.
Holmes.
Nice.
He's
big
getting even
play.
bigger.
We can call him Johnny.
And Charlesworth's in the
He runs in and kicks it.
Oh, beautiful to watch.
Absolutely. I'll go with that with team goal of the day.
Team goal, absolutely.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 great passing, good marking, and then finished off with a goal.
Yeah, Big
That's
Johnny
sort
Holmes
of
had a
leader.
three-way to get it there. And,
Absolutely, yes.
It's good to watch. No, Denmark on fire.
Absolutely. They've come out saying, we want to win this.
2 in a row. Quick
So now 4 goals, 8, 30,
32, yeah.
32.
Yeah, you're right. Maths
So
is
7, 16, 58. So, there's still time.
World's greatest umpire, Tonkin. Oh, stoned with a big thump. Here they go.
Oh, the big
again.
Z with a speed. Got a throw in on the 50-metre line.
Tristan Dyer wasn't taking chances there. Forced the ball out of bounds.
So time might be of the enemy.
Marker bench. Good work.
The ball seems to be in Denmark's half so far this quarter, but it is early stages. But bit of a resurgence, hopefully to put a bit of credibility
Well
on the
done,
ball.
Bailey Bennett, cutting through the.
It's
the
the
ball's
chaos
forced forward.
ball.
And the ball's been pushed out of bounds in the right forward pocket, about 20 metres down from the Mount Barker goal, heading toward the recreation centre end. Another nice high throw in, both ruckmen have a crack.
Eludes both ruckmen, but it's in dispute. Mount Barker look like they're going to get it out. Kicks it out onto the wing, looking for Ugle and finds him.
A lovely kick in line to find
great
Patchy.
kick.
Oh,
He's run down.
run down, but not before he got his kick away. But I think it put a bit of an effect on the kick.
It's gone, surely.
That was almost a throw, but
Oh, yeah.
take it high.
That's Smith there, going low, got caught high by Patching. Get wide and find Simon Barker.
How do you catch patching in a running race? It's just, I thought it was impossible, but
Like I
looks
said,
like he got run down.
Like I said, the guy's 35 as well.
Yeah.
Darcy Clark with a kick here forward and well read by Simon Barker cutting off, and he's found a teammate, Sam Holmes, out there on the far wing. Denmark trying to pull it back. Holmes looking inside, looking for a teammate, didn't make it.
Only
Well read
found
by
Mount
Matt
Barker
Barker.
They're on here.
Drayton takes the wing here on our wing. And cuts inside looking for a teammate. Well read by Finnegan. It's gone up and high, and Hughes has gone for it as well as.
Ugle's taking the mark.
Hughes
He's having a
strong
purple
there.
patch, isn't he?
He is.
He's a
And
super
there's
coach.
find Darcy Lubke, and Lubke plays on, looking for a teammate inside. Ball bounce
Not
just in front
quite
of
got
Darcy
there.
Clark. Denmark swoop on it, and we're going to have a ball up at centre half back for centre half forward for Mount Barker, heading towards the town end.
There's Smith, quick kick out. There's Patchy.
Patchy.
Oh!
Yeah, he's just about had his head taken
It
off
was
there.
near right.
He's taken his time getting up. I think he's a little bit hurt there.
Yeah,
Not a good thing to see. Hopefully he's okay.
it was very,
He's going to get up and take his kick.
very clumsy. He's a tough man though, Patchy. Probably doggies from here after this.
He'll slide it through from 78 metres out.
Oh,
No.
great pass
Sam
to
Lehman.
Sam Lehman.
It's Lehman within range.
Sleeman.
So Lehman,
No, I
Sleeman.
like the call. Sleeman.
Lehman. Oh no, he's passing it off too, and that's out of bounds in the pocket. What was he thinking?
Certainly wasn't Ian Beck's thinking, that's for sure. He was shooting
He
that
wasn't
was a goal.
confident in the kick. Is he injured or is he? Down in confidence?
My dad would have dragged me after that.
Oh, well, I would have dragged you after that.
God bless you, Kevin.
Well, they're calling it a throw, even though it was a punch.
It's still going, Terry.
A few bodies getting up very slowly.
A lot of players down. I think they're just tired.
Yeah, it looks like it's been a physical match.
Yeah, like you.
And there's a goal.
You sure?
So touched.
Touch ball.
I think we're all getting
I think we're all getting tired. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, we might just knock off. It's 7 goals 16, 4 goals 8. I mean,
Charles are there, fine shoes.
Oh,
Shoes on the
look
run.
at this.
He's running in, open goal.
And out of bounds in the forward pocket.
You're not going to win a game doing that. You're not going to even get close.
No, you'll line it up next time, you'll be fine. Anyway, deep in the Denmark forward line. And the wall was just knocking down another wall. Up they go. Charlesworth on the hunt for it.
Does well. Though.
Ballard, charge righty, and the ball's forced out of bounds. About 30 metres around from the left point post for Denmark, heading towards the rec centre end.
It's coming into the twilight of the game. Good to see Muddy Waters, Terry.
Yeah, no, it's...
Come and have a chat. Part of what country footy is.
Well, look out. We have a goal. It's pulled out of the pack and just... No, that's the point. It must have been touched. Oh, man, all these touch balls.
I think that was Tyler Stone, that one. Anyway, it's a quick kick in from Mount Barker's found Clayton Wood, about 30 metres out from the Denmark goal. He's quickly found onto a teammate. He looks like Kobe Williams. Kobe comes high out here towards the wing. Darcy Wallen's in there. There's Darcy Clark in there as well. There's Rock Hughes. And
he's caught.
Colin with a good tackle there by Keane Griffiths. Had the right idea, but just need to be a bit more aware of what was going on around him. There's Darcy Wallinger. Takes it.
Well, there's a down the ground free kick.
I think the man on the mark moved when he was told to stand.
So 50 metres awarded.
Darcy Wallinger a chance to get his fourth here.
In range. I said that before, but...
It's fourth. I'm backing him, Terry.
You'd think that Wallinger wouldn't miss from here, but, you know, I don't want to put the Mozzer on the guy.
Oh!
And I did! Look out!
You could see the drop from here. It was horrible.
Yeah, you kick that like I do.
Yeah, let back on it. Bang, dragged it left.
7 goals, 18. Mount Barker, come on.
Wow.
Points fed. Oh, that's another one.
Oh,
Unusual.
Just being there.
Looking for a teammate. Denmark brings it away.
Take one by Sam Finnegan.
Teammate. Yep.
This guy's played well, Leighton Rogers.
He's done well since an injury.
Yeah, we're rubbish him.
That's Matthew Clark.
Well, it's a free kick.
So the wall.
Sebastian Ballard riding.
So we're going to pick out everything.
Had a very good game.
Jaws. Jaws 2. Have you seen Jaws 2 and Sebastian Ballard at the same place?
No, never.
Oh.
Never.
There we go.
And Jaws 3 was the female, so, and they're bigger. Was that his mum?
Jaws 4, he operated a helicopter. Anyway,
There's a mark in the forward pocket just next to the boundary line, about 15 metres around from the
so far
point post.
around, we think it might be someone in the car.
Yes. But no, it's not. He's going around for the snap kick and not quite making it.
I think it's Ken Ridley on the
Oh,
gate.
did he? No, he's got it.
Ridley on the gate's got one.
Ridley.
Michael Drayton.
Drayton.
Well, that might be the stealer.
I think the sealer came in the second quarter, but anyway.
Anyway, so let's wrap it up, Terry. Denmark-Walpole look competitive. They got a lot of new faces, obviously, that got to spend time together on the field. Barker have a very similar side.
Denmark-Walpole move forward to Stone.
Charlesworth.
Oh, Charlesworth, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw the 4. I couldn't tell which one it was.
Matthew Clark running in the centre there was got him up with a nice little pass, and Charlesworth coming in low and took a great mark tumbling over. And 45 out, right of centre.
Kicking from the 50. No, he shanked that one.
He's just lifted out there and
Out on the full.
shanked at that, as the advert says. Give me a new windscreen.
Is that what it's saying?
Kick in, and there's Clayton Wood waiting to look for a teammate. He's done about 3 or 4 different half starts. Now gone looking here for Parsons, and Parsons finds him.
Well, I'd say both teams came to play. It's just that Denmark didn't make the most of their opportunities, and we've got a free kick here in the wing. Going to Ash Smith. He's having trouble finding someone to kick it to, so
Kicking high and long to centre forward. Tyler Stone there is pushed out Kai Griffiths, and Kai Griffiths will take the kick.
bit of frustration coming into the game now for Denmark, so I think they're a bit behind the 8 ball. So
From Parsons looking for a short pass, looking for Wallinger. Wallinger's down low and taking it right in front of the clubhouse. From Brody Hickey.
I love the lack of in-action leading. Everyone's a little bit tired.
I think they're all a bit tired. It's early in the season, and yeah.
Fitting and defending well there. Looking for a teammate. Oh, Drake.
Drake,
He's off.
yeah,
Looking for a teammate coming out of the
That's a good
lead.
kick.
Oh, it was a great kick, but poor attempt at mark.
Get the hands out in front, young fella. And here we have another kick.
Out
It's gone
wide.
forward to Dante Wiseman.
Dante
the Inferno.
Inferno, heaven and hell.
So fairly oblique angle, but about 30-35 out to take his best.
Danger and I are going deep on 14th century poets.
Yes.
Well, that's our speciality.
Must be a
Oh,
volley.
yeah. We were around then, and Terry was around, BC. But anyway,
Terry was umpiring during
during the reign of Caesar.
during Dante's reign of terror.
Oh, there's a big mark down there. No,
Another
no, it's a point.
Point.
Just battling to find Cleopatra.
Big kick up the middle, looking to go straight down the guts, but looks to be in some dispute at the half forward for Barker, but
Umpire Wignall says give it to me.
Yeah, good umpiring from young Davey Wignall today.
Clayton Wood on the left, wouldn't have kicked too many of them on the left.
good intercept, but not quite the mark, but did well. First, second and third efforts there from Rock Hughes. Did well just to tie it up just in the middle. But he's got the free kick. He's not looking too healthy. He's got one on the shoulder by the looks of it. He's coming straight off.
Yeah, he's looking like Bonnie Blue 7-7.
Ball on the outer side, coming on the wing. Looks like Skinner, who's got it, moving it up the wing. A lot of tired football going on right now.
Very tired.
Everybody's falling over and thinking, I don't want this.
They need to take some energy out of these kids down here and get some of that. Whatever they have some.
A lot of tired.
Not pickle juice. And there's Wallinger. Sam Lehman hits him up with a
One
nice...
person who's not tired is Darcy Wallinger. He'll run all day and all night.
An evergreen Sam Lehman there.
So, as we go to GSFL, Rainbow Coast Insurance Broker, live stream match of the day, 3 votes. Danger Dave, Terry.
3 votes for me. I mean, there's a few contenders. I mean, Wallinger, who's kicking the ball right now, but and he slotted that one. Ugle, who has been everywhere, taking marks all over the place, intercepts and things like that. Zanotti for Zanetti.
The Big Z.
The Big Z. He's been all over the place a bit.
I would agree with Wallinger at best and ground, Terry.
Yeah, I'd have him up there with, especially with Ugle, has been very influential through the midfield and Wallinger.
Yeah. And the Wall.
And the Wall's been absolutely outstanding down back.
Wall down back,
yeah, been very good down back, so...
No, if for anything, it's been a pretty even game.
Holmes has been good.
Yeah.
Done some good things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another good smother there by Finnegan.
Ugle after it picks up one hand, snap on the right. Not quite enough.
And that's their 87th point.
That one's out on the full.
19, and that's the big miss.
That doesn't go on the scoreboard, but it does go on the. There's the siren. That's it.
Right. There we are. That's the finish.
An entertaining game, even though it wasn't on the scoreboard.
Round 2 of the GSFL live streamed 33-73.
Wow.
Danger, what do you think?
Well, like I said, it was an entertaining game, even though on the scoreboard it didn't turn out that way. I thought Denmark played pretty well, but they just couldn't convert their opportunities. Mount Barker.
I think Mount Barker are top 2.
Absolutely.
So this is not a bad thing for Denmark.
Yeah.
Like they were very competitive. I think Mount Barker are right up there. Terry, yourself?
I agree. I just think they're right in it, up to their ears. They've had a couple of narrow miss-outs in the last couple of years, and I think they're really setting themselves for this year to be a big one.
Denmark will be on the edge of finals, I think.
Denmark will continue to improve. They've got through another fixture without any injuries, which is great. So they'll continue to improve, and if they can keep that group together, we saw there were a couple of times the passage of play where we went from end to end, and there was a really good passage there where Charles ran into an open goal right at the end, in the middle of that quarter.
Yeah.
They were good in the first 10-12 minutes of the quarter, but then they sort of lost their way a little bit.
And that's what's happening.
That's just lack of a bit of fitness, a little bit of that.
But also they haven't played a lot together, let's be honest.
As you said, there's a lot of blokes you mentioned earlier that have played very little football in the last number of years, so they're only going to get better in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
So we're looking forward to a very exciting GSFL season.
Yep.
We are going to knock off, and we will see you round 3 at Richard Risdon Stadium, Albany versus Royals.
Wow. So the home teams,
Co-tenants.
co-tenants, go at each other.
That hate each other, Love it.
The derby.
Love it.
The Albany Derby.
We're there, and we hope you'll be there as well.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll sign off there and say thank you very much for another entertaining day out here at Denmark.